Hi friends, this is Peter Bain, co-founder of ForexMentor.com. Thank you for taking the time to be with us today. We have an exciting situation for you. To start things off, we have Gregory, who is a member. This is pretty exciting. I don't think we've done this before, but Gregory is going to talk about his approach to trading the Forex using his top-down approach. So without further ado, I'm going to pass the microphone over to Gregory Ditsky.
Hello folks, how you doing? My name's Gregory. You see me in the trading lounge every once in a while posting my trades and presenting my images, some before and some after. And folks here at Forex Mentor asked me to come on today's webinar and show you how I locate my simple 1, 2, 3 setups. And I'm going to show you how to do it. And you know something, just keep in back of your mind, ladies and gentlemen, that trading doesn't have to be complicated, okay? So my top-down is similar to Lennox, but I got a little twist to it. You see the GBP New Zealand here. We're on the daily time frame. And you can see my EMAs. They're color-coded. I made it real simple for everybody. I have the green, the yellow, and the red. I call this the traffic light effect. All right, you know, you go to head to a traffic light, and you got green, you're going. You got red, you're stopping. When you see this type of traffic light effect, there's plenty of opportunities for 1, 2, 3 setups in the market. Okay. Now, what I'd like to do is like to show you different charts. All right. This is the GBP New Zealand. Let's switch over to GBP Aussie. Notice the traffic light effect here on the daily. GBP Chief, traffic light effect. See, it's a trend going down on the daily. US CAD, traffic light effect, trend going up. Okay, Aussie New Zealand. Look at this beautiful traffic light effect. Going down. All right. So let's start with the GBP New Zealand. I'm going to show you an easy way. This is what I do to locate simple 1, 2, 3 setups. Okay. Now, see this beautiful traffic light effect? I'm going to jump to the weekly on here. And let's start with this week. This candle right here is the weekly candle, right? And what I do is this. I put up the vertical line. Now, everybody can do this. It's very simple. But here's the thing. You have to be able to navigate a little bit through the MT4 trading platform, okay, because that's what we use here, okay? So you pull up your vertical line just like this, right? You line it right up with the weekly, okay? Then you go up top here, and you see this little green button here. It's called Scroll the Chart. You click that, and you notice on the bottom, sometimes it's all the way over here, see? And you grab it, and this is what it looks like right here. And this is what I call an anchor, right? In fact, I call this setup the simple 1, 2, 3 anchor play with a traffic light effect, right? Very simple. Okay, I'm not going to talk about trend lines, reversals, support and resistance. I'm just going to show you how I locate simple 1, 2, 3 plays. Okay, so we have this lined up. Let me do it again for you. Let's click this off. Come right up here to the scroll. See where I'm at? Click it on. Just like that. You notice this little triangle on the bottom. See that? Put up your vertical line, just like this, right? And now you have your anchor. Place your anchor right over that on the weekly. And let's drop down to the daily. Hold that daily for about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And here's where we're at. Okay. Right here is Sunday. This is Monday. This is Tuesday. This is Wednesday. And this is coming into the new day right here. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's slide this over. We're going to look at Monday right here. Now, all we're going to do is try and locate a simple 1, 2, 3 top on the 1 hour or the 4 hour. Okay? So we're right on the daily. What we're going to do is now we're going to drop down to the 4 hour chart. Hold it for about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And then boom. Look at this. Beautiful cross right here on the 4 hour chart. Okay? And this is the way I do my top down. And this is what I look for. We're going in the direction of the daily trend, the beautiful traffic light effect, right? We have it lined up. drop down to the 4 hour. Okay, we could even do better. We can try and drop down to the 1 hour. And look what we have right here. Okay, now we've identified a simple 1, 2, 3 setup. Just like that. Let's see if we can place this on here. Here, this would be my 1. Right at the cross would be my 2. Right? And right above here, this would be my 3. Well, let's see how that lines up. Boom. Now you're in the trade. I usually get in right here. And then, look, I take it down right here, or right here. Yeah, right, that's 50 pips, over 50 pips, 72 pips, 87 pips. I'm not greedy. I usually get out right here. I'm very conservative. And I just go on to the next trade. I go on to the next setup or wait for the next day and the next 1, 2, 3 setup. Or if you're other traders like Bryant that we have, he'll usually take this down all the way and get, you know, this moved extremely well on Monday. It's captured like close to 300 pips in GBP New Zealand. But that's basically it. This is how I do it. You know what I mean? We're on the weekly, right? Line it up, right? You turn your scroll on, right? I call this the anchor. I hook it right up, drop down to the daily, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. All right, let's look at this day, right? Line it right up. Now, keep in back of your mind, we have a long run down here. And we also have some, I'm not going to talk about divergence too much. I'm just explaining to you how I get into these trades, how I locate simple 1, 2, 3 trades. All right, we have the daily. Now we're going to drop down to the 4 hour. Hold this. This will jump away from me. So hold it down for about 3 seconds. All right, here's where we're at. Now hold it again down to the 1 hour, 1, 2, 3. And folks, look at this. Here's your setup right here. This is the new financial day started. All right, now let's see what time this is. You get this cross. We're right in the U.S. session right here. Right in the U.S. session. And that's the time frames I trade. I trade in the U.S. session and the London session, because that's where most of the momentum happens, and that's the session right here. So let's get our wave calculator, and boom, look at this. Boom, boom. There you go. You can't beat it with a stick. Beautiful trade setup. All right, that was another beautiful day, that next day. So we've captured some nice pips from the GBP New Zealand this week. All right, let's clear it. And let's do one better. Let's go back up to the daily, and let's look what happened today, right? We're looking at this today. We dropped down to the 4 hour, right? Look at this. Oh, we've got a cross right up here. Let's see if we can do it a little better. Drop down to the 1 hour. Oh my gosh, look at this. Here's a reversal. We're not going to talk about reversals. We're just locating 1, 2, 3s, right? Boom. Let's see if we line it right up.
Good divergence on MACD there, Gregory.
Yes, it is. It's a fantastic divergence. If you, but I want to tell you something about divergence. I have a rule of thumb. I trade 90% of my trades in the direction of the trend, and I do 10% on counter trend trades. And I try and stick with the trend. But today, if you got in this for a divergence trade, you had the market just like this, right? And you had this going up like this. It was a great divergence setup. So just on the GBP New Zealand alone, I've located 3 beautiful setups, right, with the 1, 2, 3 anchor trade. All right, let's see if we can get another pair. Let's see. Let's go back up to the weekly, right? Let's get another pair. Let's look at the USD CAD. All right, look at this beautiful traffic light effect. See the traffic light effect? Green, yellow, red. All right, let's look at the daily. Traffic light effect. All right, we're on the weekly. Now, that looks like a small candle. Let's check it out. This is the weekly, right? I know a lot of traders are saying, well, you know, I can't get this top-down effect. I don't understand it. You know something? It's not complicated. I'm not looking over here. I'm not looking at the wave patterns. I'm not looking at support and resistance. I'm looking at the here and now, what's happening now, what's happening this week, what's happening on a daily. I'm an intraday trader. I want to find out what's going on right now. Okay, so here's the weekly.
Gregory, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Yeah, this is Peter. I must have missed something. Well, can you give me the values for the green and yellow and red EMAs?
Okay. This is the 5 exponential,
Yeah.
right? This is the 21
Okay.
exponential, and this is the 55.
Okay. Good. 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 Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, now where was I? Let me go back again. All right, we're back on the weekly. All right. Now we're going to drop down to the daily. All right. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Right here. All right. We're going to, here's Sunday. We're going to look at Monday. Right. I usually trade on, I'll look at it on Monday, but usually Tuesday is a really good day to trade. Now we're going to drop down to the 4-hour. Look at this on the 4-hour. We have a beautiful cross right here on the 4-hour, but let's go one better. Let's do the 1-hour. Okay, here we are, folks. Here's your simple 1, 2, 3. I believe I presented this in the trading lounge before it happened, this trade here. Now, you could have done this, this simple 1, 2, 3 this way. Here's your 1, 2, 3. Or I did it like this. I did the 1, 2, 3 here. Right? I said, you know something, got a good play on this coming up on the GBP CAD. And boom, it went right up, and you could have got in this trade. And let's look at the time. Look, right in the U.S. session, that's when it happened. And it went right up close to a little over 80 pips. And this is how I locate the simple 1, 2, 3 setups, the simple 1, 2, 3 trades, by calling it the simple 1, 2, 3 anchor trade. Okay? And but it's got that little twist. You have the traffic light effect. I always try and trade in the direction of the trend, okay? Because the trend, like they say, is your friend, and it's the truth. It is. All right, here, look at this. Here's the traffic light effect on the GBP cheap weekly. See it coming down? All right, let's look at, even though we got a pullback, it looks like, man, look at that. It's coming back. Let's see what happened this week. Let's just line it up, right, with the anchor. Now we got the anchor hooked on it. Drop down to the daily, right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We got a reversal on here. Look what happened on Monday, right? Let's line it back up. Now all we're looking for is a simple 1, 2, 3. 1. That's it. All right, let's go back. Let's look down here. All right. Now, we didn't get a simple 1, 2, 3 on the 1 hour, but we did get the market. This came down. These are the periods. These lines here are period separated. What I would do is I would look at this. This would be my 1, right? This would be my 2. And this pullback here would be my 3. And it would be pinpoint right to it. And here's my 2 area. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful MACD cross at the same time on this play right here. And it went right down to the target. You see how easy it is? You see how trading really doesn't have to be complicated. All you have to do is know where the trend is on the daily time frame and the weekly, okay? And then just narrow it down with your anchor, your 1, 2, 3 anchor play. All right, that's what I call it. I just made that up, believe it or not, the 1, 2, 3 anchor play. I don't know if it sounds good or what. But let's see. Let's get down.
I guess we can call you Anchorman now, Gregory.
I could be the anchor man.
There you go.
The anchor man with the anchor play, the simple 1, 2, 3 anchor play.
Okay.
All right, let's look at some Aussie New Zealand. Look at this play. This is a cool play right here. All right, we're on the weekly right here. All right, so you see the market going up. So let's see what's happening here. Right, here's the weekly, and we're going to jump down. We're going to put our anchor on here. See how easy this is? Just grab your anchor. A lot of times it's hiding over here in the corner, and you can't see it. When I first seen this, I said, where the heck is that? It's right over here, and you got to grab it and slide it over. Once you get a hold of it, just line it up, drop down to the daily. 1, 2, 3, hold it for, right? Now look at this. This is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we're getting in standard here. All right, now here's where we're at here. So let's look at on Monday where we're at. Line it back up. Now, keep in the back of your mind, this is this is going down, getting ready to come back up. I can just tell by looking at it. It's going to run down long, but we're locating simple 1, 2, 3s in the direction of the trend. Now, here we go. We're going to hold that down, 1, 2, 3. All right, we're going to do it again, 1, 2, 3, and here's where we're at, right here. Now, see, we missed the boat right here. We're right here, so I wouldn't take this trade. okay, because I missed the bus. That's what you say, Lennox, you missed the bus at the station?
Yeah, the train or the bus, yeah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't take this, even though you could have got in there and made some pips. All right, but we're looking for 1, 2, 3 plays we're trying to locate, and we're trying to locate fresh ones. So let's go back and go to the next day, right? Jumped it, or go down to the 4 hour, and now we start to see what Peter's talking about, some divergence, right? On this play here. See this play here? Right? Then, man, that's divergence there. I'm sitting down there. I also put a line down here, go back up to the daily, squeeze it down, and then look left. And then what I do is I just try and bring it over, and I can see this over here. Thinking, all right, we got some activity here where this market could bounce off of. So that might be an area where the market's going to bounce. But all right, let's drop down to the 4 hour, right? And on the 4 hour, if you're patient, you could wait for this coming up here. See how this works here? You got divergence, okay? And you're going to put your 1, 2, 3 right here. 1, 2, 3, right? And a lot of you guys see me do this. Set an audio alert, and then take it right to the target 1 or target 2. And just from the 4 hour. Now, you see how I located these trades? Just by my simple 1, 2, 3 anchor play. I didn't talk about waves. I didn't talk about, I talked a little bit about convergence and divergence. Let me get this off here. There we go. Go back and look at the GBP Audi. I think it was on at the beginning. And then look, here's a weekly. This is crazy looking. But guess what? We have a downtrend. It's still a downtrend. We got these railroad tracks forming here. And we got a third one coming down. All right, but let's look at, this is what's happening now. Right? This is what's happening this week. Line it up. All right, this is going to help new traders a lot. Drop down to the, okay, here's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right here. All right, now let's go see what happened Monday. All right, line it up. Very simple. 4 hour. Look at this, on the 4 hour, here's your cross. Well, let's do this one better. I think George got this trade earlier, right, George?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the trade that you took. And this is a beautiful trade also. And so here's your 1. So you don't need this anymore. You've located the simple 1, 2, 3. You can get rid of that now, right? So you're getting the cross. So right away you're like, wow, man, when am I going to put my wave cap layer? 1, I put it at the cross right here. But I see this 55 EMA right here, so I'm not going to put it here. I'm going to wait till I can get closed below it. So I'm going to put it here for my number 2, right? And then I'm going to come back up here on top of that for number 3. And look at that, pinpoint accuracy, right? And then a lot of guys see me do this in the trade room and say, get it right below the 2. And Lennox, you're doing something like this, right? Something to this effect. Maybe get in a little earlier. Okay, and then here's your trade right here. See your MACD? See how everything's lined up? Right to here, boom, right to here. All 3 of these targets, you would add over 100 pips. We're not even talking about the rest of the way. Where Bryant goes, this is where Bryant goes, down here. To be conservative, you would be here, taking your 3 targets here. Okay. Does anybody have any questions?
It's very nice, Gregory. Nice and easy.
Yeah, it's nice and easy, and that's what I do. I mean, don't get me wrong, folks. There's more to trading than just this. You do have to be concerned about support and resistance. You do have to be concerned about divergence and convergence, and when the markets can grow it. You have to be concerned about that. But just to locate these simple 1, 2, 3 trades and get in them in the direction of the daily trend is very powerful. Because if you look at this, we're on the daily, right? Every one of these is an opportunity, right? You see the pullback? You could stay on the daily. Let's stay on the daily, and let's go, man, look at this daily candle starting to turn red. I'm looking at a pullback. Let's put the anchor on it. Let's see what I got. Okay, let's drop down to the 4 hour. 1, 2, 3, boom. Look at this. Boom, bingo. Right, let's drop down to the 1 hour. There you go. I've located another one for you, folks. It wasn't hard. All right, look. Boom. 1. All right. I would take this right here, this guy right here, 2, and bring it back up here. And look, pinpoint. Pinpoint accuracy. Here's my number 2, and I would probably get about 35 pips out of this, maybe right to here, and I'm done. But everybody's money management is different. You know what I mean?
That's a beautiful downtrend continuation pattern there, Gregory.
Yes, it is, Peter, and it is. And if you just look what Peter's talking about on the daily, here's your continuation. You see, look, here's the 1, boom, 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 right?
Gregory, there's a question. Do you go through all 28 pairs daily?
I'll tell you, I'm going to show you how I do it. Look, see the daily, right? I want to show you this. Watch. I look at this, and I'm thinking, all right, this is a traffic light pattern, right? GBP Audi. This is how fast I do it. Traffic light pattern. Yes, I'm looking at this, right? Euro New Zealand, traffic light pattern. I'm looking at this to go short. 1, 2, 3 tops. Aussie New Zealand. I'm looking at this one. This is getting ready to turn around. This is what I'm looking at. I'm doing this. All right, look at this. This is going up. I'm also seeing waves, too. I could, you know, I don't want to go into wave patterns or anything. I want to keep it as simple as possible. But I do see this. You know, I could look at this and say, look, I go boom, 2. Well, I'm trying to do it real fast for you. Hold on. Let me just do this. I do this. Boom, 1.
Take your time, Gregory.
Okay. 3. See this? Perfect. Up here. All right. Now, we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the general area where the market will turn around, right? Line it up.
Yeah.
When
You've got nice divergence on there too, Gregory.
Sure, beautiful divergence. And watch, we're going to get the anchor. Here's your anchor. We line it up with the anchor, right? And then we drop down to the 4 hour, right? Boom. All right, now here's your cross right here. And if you're patient, see, I have an alert. I have an alert set on my crosses too. That gives me an alert when the ZMAs cross. So this will come up and give me a sound. Boom. And here it is right here. This is the 4 hour. So here's your 1. Here's your 2. Right? It's this cross already. This cross before these guys. And I come back up to the top right here. And here it is. And this is where I get in right here. Or you can get in. Boom. Here it is. Here's your target. 1, 2. And it actually went down to all 3 targets. Okay. And let's get back to that question, George, about if I look at all 20 pairs. This is exactly what I do. Is I just get on the daily and I look for the trend. I look for all the pairs. I look for look at this. This is a beautiful trend on the daily, right? On the Euro GBP, Euro CAD. This here, to me, it wouldn't be a good trend. This would be like sort of a traffic jam because it's choppy.
Right.
New Zealand CAD. This is a beautiful trend. Look at this coming up. Look at the opportunity.
Sorry, would you look at the Euro Aussie for me, Gregory?
Yes, let me see if I can find it. Here it is.
Here's an exercise for you. Put those all in order.
Yeah, look, this here, all right, this Euro Aussie for me, I'm seeing the trend, but the trend came to an end because you had a cross right here. Okay, so right now
you have divergence on the bottom too.
Yes, so I'm looking at this. When I'm looking at this, I'm looking at this going down, but I also see the cross going up. I also do detect a divergence. But, you know, right now I'm looking for trends in the direction of the traffic light effect. See, Aussie CAD, right? Boom. Trend. Here's your trend, all right? Beautiful traffic. All these are opportunities for 1, 2, 3 patterns, right? And the
divergence on that chart too.
Right. This is going the other way. All right, watch. Here's this candle right here. Line it up, all right? Drop down to the 4 hour, 1, 2, 3. All right, here's your cross. Look, here's your cross right here. Here's your play right here. Here's your 1. Here's your 2. Here's your 3. Right? Here's your target. This is, boom, goes right up. There's your target, 1, 2, 3. And continue going right up and hit every one of them. All right.